Tonight, the push for town hall meetings is getting even stronger.
Protesters demanding Congressman Chris Collins hold a town hall meeting took their message straight to his Williamsville office this afternoon. You can count on 7 Eyewitness News everywhere. Just a couple of hours ago on Facebook, we brought you the rally live from outside Collins' office. Now, over the weekend, Representative Tom Reed listened to concerns from voters in the southern tier. While Reed says he appreciates the dynamic of town hall meetings, Collins argues there are better ways to communicate.
The dialogue I so appreciate. This is democracy, this is all part of that process, and listening to people is critical.
I have never thought town halls were a good way to communicate, so I've never held them, and certainly at this point in time would stay the course that I always have, which is working with smaller groups.
Well, that answer is not good enough for some Western New Yorkers who say Collins represents them. They tell 7 Eyewitness News reporter Justin Moore they want to be able to speak freely as a community.
Where is Chris Collins? Where are you, Chris?
That's the million-dollar question for this group of protesters. Dozens of them rallying in front of Congressman Chris Collins' Williamsville office and leaving him with these little notes.
Hey, ho, ho. Where did Mr. Collins go?
Some of his constituents are calling for him to host a town hall meeting so they can voice their concerns about things like health care and Donald Trump's presidency. But the Republican lawmaker has told us in the past he doesn't hold town hall meetings, believing them to be ineffective, often escalating into shouting matches.
Anger wouldn't rise, frustrations wouldn't arise if he gave us more opportunities to access him.
Our country is not made up of bigots and racists and people that are filled with hate. There are people in this country who care.
Collins supporters think it's a bad idea to hold a town hall after seeing the feisty crowds at Republican Congressman Tom Reed's town halls over the weekend.
It's just the only way that they can get their way, so they can scream him down, interrupt the constituents, the real people who he represents, and get on television.
Collins supporter Michael Caputo created this GoFundMe page to raise enough money to put up billboards across Erie County in support of the congressman.
And those of us who live in Chris Collins' district, the vast majority of us feel very proud of his support for Donald Trump, and it's time for us to show it.
I felt like we were finally moving forward, and now I feel like we're going backwards. And this is about our way of life.
In Williamsville, Justin Moore, 7 Eyewitness News.